First of all, I'm maybe naively optimistic, but I do think talent wins out ultimately.
I'm still trying.
I do believe that you know, and there's some good facts. The good fact is that if you're interested in the entertainment business, the good fact is you're in California. You know, if you were sitting in Des Moines and interested in it, it would just be highly theoretical that anything good would happen. But I think, you know, my experience in life, my life experience is such that it's all about meeting people. And every job I've gotten, as I alluded to, everything that's happened in my life that's been positive has been through networking and meeting people. You know, and I believe that what you say is true. You cannot take a script and put it in a box of candy and send it to a production company or network. You can't under normal circumstances have something read, even if it's good. And there are a couple of reasons for that. One, because people in the television business, like people in every other business, are a bunch of back-scratching coyotes. They like their friends, they do business with who they're comfortable with, and you've got to put yourself in that position so that you're kind of in this group. And the group is not very exclusive, but it's just so that you've kind of got to be in the milieu to kind of have a chance at being heard. And that means, you know, if you're in Los Angeles, it means going out endlessly, in my experience, meeting people socially, meeting agents, and I think agents are tremendously positive force. You know, they like commerce, they like to make things happen, and I do think that given talent, given a predicate talent, and given opportunity, that everybody has a shot. And the reason the entertainment business is democratic is that executives don't have talent. They need people that have the ability to either emotionally connect with people in a drama or to make people laugh in a comedy, and that is a very rare talent. And it's the you know, the fact is that Americans are tremendously spoiled in terms of their entertainment. It's why when I look at Roku and I see all these channels and there's nothing there, it's not that it's necessarily bad, it's because that I'm used to watching Game of Thrones now, or The Sopranos, and that is such an it's just such amazing creative talent that's been aggregated on these shows. So I think proximity, and given talent as a predicate, I think proximity and relentless networking is really important. That's the first thing, that people tend to do business with people they meet, or they know, or they just, that there has to be a touch point somehow. Mailing in a script is never going to work. You've got to find somebody to take an interest and champion you. The second thing is,
it's just like a startup.
It's always like that. It's highly entrepreneurial.
YouTube,
Gus will attest.
organic. YouTube, put something out there.
The second thing is that basically the entertainment business is based on fear, and that's a positive and a negative. It's a positive because people tend to pay attention because they don't want to pass something up that somebody else might get. So if something comes in, you know, there is a fear that it might be rejected and then be a success someplace else, which is the worst thing. Clearly the worst thing. but it's also, you know, there's also the thing that is a serious problem that creates fear is the fear of lawsuits, and everybody's afraid that if they look at something and it doesn't come in through an agent or through some known channel, that there'll be a claim, and there'll be a claim saying you stole an idea. The reality to me is that there are only like 5 or 6 ideas, but it's the execution, and the deal is that. And I don't want to be crude or insulting about this, but I think ideas are really the cheapest commodity. The raw idea. You have an, here's my idea. I'm going to write something about a man and a woman who love each other, but their parents hate the union, and there's conflict and drama. Am I writing Abby's Irish Rose, West Side Story, or Romeo and Juliet? It's all in the facts, and it's all in the execution. And in the television business in particular, this is what is really important. It's not, you know, outside of the ability to write, and I'll say this. Okay, I'll say this. The one great thing about television that I know isn't true in motion pictures is the writers are king. in the television industry, if you're a writer, the people that run the television shows are writers. The people that, the supervising producers are writers. Everybody in charge is a writer, and I think that's a great creative fact. Now, I've never worked in the film business, but my understanding is the writers in the theatrical business don't have that exalted status. It's all the directors, but in television, it's all the writers, and I think that's promising, because if you have the ability to put words on paper in a way that really can connect with somebody, I think it's a great thing. And then once you can do that, if you have the skill, then I think it's a matter of finding access and getting away. And again, I'll say it, I think talent wins out.